All right, we got the Miami Dolphins at home against the New York Jets. Miami will probably be happy to be back in the warm weather, although they didn't play that bad in that game against the Packers, but being on the 1 yard line and having all those downs to get in and getting shut down all the way to fourth down, well, that would have made it a one-score game and could have really changed that game. And Tua actually looked better than he has in cold weather, so I won't give him any hate for that. But the defense is still playing like trash. We got -6 point spread for Dolphins, which is a little higher than I'd like because the defense and 45 total points in this game is what it says on DraftKings. 27.0 points per game for the Dolphins last four. 18.8 is all for the Jets, really struggling there, even at home. Defense 19.8 for the Dolphins. Holding teams to field goals is good, 24.5 for the Jets on defense. Then if you add those up, the offense would be 45.8. If you go by their averages last four, which would not be a bet compared to the current total 45, and 44.3, which would not be a bet. I mean, you're basically even. Passing yards per game, last four, 272 for the Dolphins offense, giving up 246 in the air on defense, though. 163 is all for the Jets on offense, really, really bad for Rodgers. Devontae Adams and that entire team has no blocking whatsoever. They should really think about getting an offensive line, kind of like the Bears should also. You can buy as many stars as you want on offense, but that offense line struggles is bad news. Look at the Kansas City Chiefs this year. Patrick Mahomes not having all the time in the world and being heavier than he has in previous seasons and not being able to run away every time has made him really struggle. That defense has held him in two games this year, but they're playing really bad also right now. We got passing yards per attempt, 7.8 for the Dolphins offense, 7.2 for defense, 5.5 is all for the Jets offense, 8.3 for the defense, one of the worst in the league. And the Dolphins still can't run the ball, 2.9 in the last four games, rushing yards per attempt, 4.1 on defense. Jets are a little better and should think about running more, 4.6 on offense and 4.0 on defense. Maybe the Dolphins can get something going. They have a lot of speed, but I think the teams around the league have just caught on how to defend against it. Points per play, 3.2 for the offense, top five in the league for the Dolphins, but defense 3.4, and that would be a bottom five. And 1.9 is all for the Jets. That would be bottom five in the league, one of the worst offenses. And 3.8 for defense, even worse than the Dolphins defense. I want to look at expected points because Dolphins are 0.8 on defense, which is above average, 6.9 on offense. And then you got the Jets negative 3.3 on offense, and their defense even worse, negative 8.7. Robert Saleh getting fired was not the answer. He was the defensive mind on that team, and the defense is horrible without him. Total expected points, 7.1 for the Dolphins, negative 6.1 for the Jets, negative 13.1. Spread, if you go that way, that would be a bet for the Dolphins. And point differential, 2.8. For the Dolphins, 3.6. That would only give you a negative 0.8 spread for the Dolphins. That would be a bet for the Jets spread. But I don't know. I don't really like this game at all. Either way, if anything, I'd maybe do like a 10-point teaser for the Jets and match it up with another game. Let's scroll over your game cards. Our simulations show 79.1% chance for Dolphins win, -8 spread. That's a no bet. Only a 2-point margin with the current line, but 20.9% chance for the Jets to win. We got 45 total points in our simulation, and that would be even, so it's no bet. All green cards besides that rushing yards per attempt. Expect the Dolphins to throw the ball a lot, but passing yards, They give up a lot per attempt. Jets are known to give up the big plays, so expect Tua to be bombing it to Hill and see if that works. But they might play back, and then that can open up the running game for the Dolphins also. Otherwise, it's all green for the Dolphins here. Like I said, maybe a 10-point teaser for the Jets. But even then, that would only take it up to 16, and our total expected points was 13.1. So barely, it'll only be a 2.9 margin there. And those have a lot of juice in those bets, so I might have to match up 4 teams in that bet to really do a 10-point teaser. So I might just stay away from this game. But if you're betting it, good luck. My name's Jordy. We've been watching Betman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.